So that, and I wanted to get another good shot at my fucking.
Though again, some of this might.
No.
Well, again, based on what people were saying, that's why I said some of it.
None of it. You can't. These are.
Yeah, though that's stuff you can't display.
That's a foosball table.
On a table, except for that plant would maybe be the only.
No,
thing...
I tried. It's too big.
You can't put plants on tables.
No. That plant's too big.
Oh, okay.
See the pot?
Yeah.
It's too big.
Okay.
I can't. And these are seats, so those can't go on a table. That's a menu board. That can't go on a table.
The only thing that would be penalizing it, if that one thing is true, is maybe that panda toy.
Oh, hey, my shrubs are coming in.
Well, and also leaving that DIY on the ground, that would be penalizing.
I'll deal with that later. Yahoo.
Well, and I say that would be penalizing, and people through data mining, this is apparently how the game works, but again, we refer to that one video where the guy just placed a bunch of random bullshit in flowers. And he was actually able to get it.
I made a little music bar area. Oh, also the foosball table does have an interact.
Of course it does, it always has an interact.
Okay. I don't think CJ is here.
Doesn't seem to be.
But, just in case, Batman was a rock up here. Batman was a fossil up here. Whoop, stop. So, I'm just... Like, the Animal Crossing certain days is going to be shorter. Because essentially what's happening in the Animal Crossing, and this just can't be helped, I'm between... Good. I was able to just... I'm between too many events at an odd time of the year where I would have to get up earlier, but if it's raining, none of the things I get up early for can spawn. Oh my god, yes! Did all my trees grow? Yes! You know what I'm doing later! Hold on. If all of my trees are in, how's the rest of my garden? Oh my god. Oh,
baby, a triple.
Oh. Now, if someone I promised fruit, I might let him take one tree worth, but you know what this means. And these are going to be the... Also, I love this silo. I put it by the garden.
Now, whenever I see a silo, I just think of Homer's pig crap silo from the Simpsons movie.
This is like 120k worth of fruit.
He filled the whole thing in just 2 days while I helped.
Okay. We have to make sure it's completely idiot-proof. Cletus, try to dump something in the lake. Can't. I simply can't. I'm actually kind of glad. Also, there's a rock over here. Let me smash that before we stop. I'm actually kind of glad that my garden got done before that one person I promised fruit to could see the garden. Because this is I want them to actually see what a huge ass, like, Animal Crossing just fruit orchard looks like. Because this is one of my favorite looking things in the series. I love seeing, like, tons of fruit trees. I should be recoiling perfectly. That
was everything. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
6,
everything.
7. Yeah, nice. You're right. You're right. Okay. We can stop soon. I might have enough durability left in this thing to smash that one last rock before we stop. I can get, like, jammed exactly. Because I need a bunch more iron. Yep, I have exactly enough durability. Nice. Okay. So, we'll probably stop soon. Things are coming along nicely, though. Oh, like off camera. Oh, my bushes are in? Oh. Oh, hold on, I'm crying. I'm actually crying. Oh, that looks so good. Let me make sure those other bushes I put over here aren't dead. And I can call it in a minute. I'm just double checking my... Oh my god. Oh, they're in season. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh! I wanted to point out something, because it's a holdover from New Leaf. That's a really good, important note.
What?
Snails in the rain can sometimes be seen on bushes.
Huh.
And if you see the snail on the bush, like with the rock, you just do that.
Dude, it's not that bushes are back. That's another way to get snails.
Yep. That still works. They appear when it's, raining? Like, right now, I could have seen some snails. Oh, I'm gonna have to...
It's higher up. You would... If you could stand on the higher level with the fence, I'm pretty sure you could hit that.
Yeah.
It's higher up.
Well, hold on. Let's wait it out. It's gonna pass by this line in a minute. We'll stop in a minute. I'm just...
Does it end up drifting like in a slightly different direction?
No!
And, like more down or something?
It's going to line up the beach before it disappears completely. Oh, that actually, while we're sitting here waiting, I forgot to bring up something about balloons, which is interesting.
What?
I forget the time, but during a certain set of hours, balloons drift in from the one west direction, but in the opposite...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like I said. In the opposite set of time, balloons drift in...
So basically, for one half of the day, they go right to left, and the other half is left to right.
Basically. I need to plant more coconuts, but... Got my freaking fruit orchard now. Probably about to stop, though.
And just a lot, like, last thing was, you know, the stuff that supposedly affects the town ranking. This is just one of those I call bullshit. I brought up the clutter thing was items. Someone said apparently doing that, having like a tree every 2 spaces wouldn't count that. I call bullshit because we, you know, on camera got that too many trees complaint.
Let's see what our rank is at the moment.
It should probably still be 5. No, not 5.
4.
It should probably still be 4.
I placed
Unless
that...
it somehow went back down to 3.
I placed that flower! Oh, 5 stars!
I fucking swear. That's why I call, like, you know, anything...
Yo! Izzy's.
That's why I call anything on how this works bullshit. Yep, still 4.
Nice! Back in my day, the key to a good life was a low reset rate. You feel what I'm getting at? What I'm saying is this here Delfino you got going on, this is one sharp location. Got that?
Is that from Resetti?
I think. More fencing! Oh! Hold on.
We need to stop.
Oh, I know. I've got some... Hold on. Just for shits and giggles then, before we stop. Because they went back to complaining about fencing. And there was that thing I was doing. Hold on. I will stop in a minute, but this is a rare opportunity to just try something. Which is going to use up a good bit of the iron we just earned. But I'm fine with that for the sake of... Okay. And, I mean, I kind of wanted to show something I was doing. In part anyway, so let me just... So, they want more fencing, and I've been meaning to fence this little wall in. And to kind of give an example of what I was doing, because I was literally up here. If anyone wonders how I was fencing my wall, I'm literally just standing up here doing this. See, there's another balloon blowing in from the...
Yeah.
And if you're wondering how I fenced edges in, and this is what I wanted to show, because, like, this is a slow, painstaking... Whoops.
I think it's too, like, clustered together, that's why you can't do
No,
that.
I used to have a wall part... That's that cactus is in the way. I used to have a wall part here, because I would... Oh, I just want to see something. Okay, now blowing that up, it's not it. I used to have that wall part here. Okay, no, that's how you do it. Okay. Where I now have this extra bit. Because, like, what I was doing, and it was a painstaking process, was just building extra parts of wall. Like, as a temporary... So, hold on. This is actually a really good example of a way to do what I was doing. This is temporary. I will delete that in a minute. Because of the space limits needed, if I build this extra cliff face, now that this is here, because it's a two-pronged wall, I can now ruin my path, and I can create this little block off. With this existing, I can do this, and now that I'm up here, I can do this. And now, if I'm in the fence mode, I can do that, and I can do this. And now, and this is how you do the fences at the edges I was doing, is just temporarily construct and get rid of the cliff. And now I need to retile, but retiling is easy. Because it was the... See? I can remove it. I'm just removing it as a... Oh! Huh. You can actually tile out the...
Of course you can. It's ground after all.
Huh. Neat. Unfortunately, because of the...
Because of the angle, you can't.
do the rounding, which sucks.
Uh-huh.
But...
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm gonna put everything back how I had it. And... Okay. I'll just leave that. Yeah. Snuggle around it. Okay. Let me put the cactus back. Okay. So, before we stop, I just want to fence a good chunk across here and just see what gets said when I literally add more fence. And I might even just go make one last fence part to just finish this off, and then we can call it. But this is how I was fencing, and that's how I got the corners by... Oh, yeah, I need to go destroy that. No. When you run out of fence, he'll drop a piece and get shot. And this is enough of a curve. And now that's enough of a curve. Yep. See? See? I'm gonna run out. Right before... Okay. Then... Let me delete that wall down here. Or at least cut into the... Okay. I might finish the... Actually, I actually like having the little corner walkway here. That actually looks really nice. Hold on. Hold on, I might keep that. It actually looks really good. Damn it. Oh, damn, that's nice. Yeah, that extends my walkway, making it a little easier to... Okay, cool. Okay, before stopping, as I said, I will probably try finishing that fence later, because I'm going to have to do... some nonsense to, like, finish that off. Let's see what Isabelle says. I'm about to call it, though. Okay, I placed more fencing. And I might finish that later tonight, because I don't want people to watch me slowly dig out my freaking wall. 4 stars! It helped! It didn't go up, but it didn't go down. Feedback. That was a Sahara quote. Lacks appealing scenery. What? Memorable vistas if you use fencing? Oh, I still need fencing! Okay, I'm gonna fence my freaking... Okay, so... Hold on. Hold on, man. Before stopping, let me go ahead and redeem the sand permit. And let's redeem a fence type. Because I might fence off my orchard.
Because remember, there's that thing of variety, so putting down all those iron fences we're beginning to do last time, I think putting down another fence.
But the iron fence on top of the wall covers a lot of things anyway. Fencing is a little bit different when it comes to variety, because of... Okay, so let's just see what... Imperial fence, and... You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna spend 2,000 miles and get both of these fence types. And I'm probably going to have one of my garden areas fenced off a little bit more. Okay, so... Well, I'm probably about to stop. I can make those DIYs off cam. I know the variety, but having all of that connected iron fence at the top just looks really cool. I literally have my entire wall. That's like 70 fence pieces. But, with that said, off camera, I'm probably going to craft these. Probably about just hard to call it. Because right now, Isabelle is complaining entirely about lack of fencing. Meaning, we've actually filled with enough other arbitrary crap where the game is counting my fencing as being lacking. Okay. So, with all of that said, we need to go. I have shit to do. I hope you all enjoyed this set of Animal Crossing New Horizons videos. This has been April 25th, as you can see. I'm going to fade into the end slate. Off camera, I'm going to do some grinding. See you all next time. In a day or two, if I build some fences and work on my garden a little bit, we might actually hit 5 stars. Goodbye, everybody! It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, this question is actually based on current events. How do you feel about the fact that Animal Crossing New Horizons has actually hit incredible sales records that basically surpassed a lot of other Switch games, where at the moment Animal Crossing New Horizons has actually beat out Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and is basically right under Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, meaning this is not only the most successful Animal Crossing game ever released when it comes to pure sales, it was able to beat out Super Smash Bros. Ultimate by a small margin, and it is right under Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And this amuses me because of something me and Carson talked about in the recording for the final wave of the Booster Course Pass. Like Carson said, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold incredibly well because a family-focused multiplayer game that leans a bit more on the casual side will always beat a more single-player focused game, simply because Nintendo has always been a family-focused company. So a safe multiplayer game will always be better for families than a single-player focused game, and a game that has multiplayer that leans slightly more hardcore will also always lose out to a more casual multiplayer game. So Smash, because it now leans a bit more hardcore than it used to, it has basically been beaten by Animal Crossing New Horizons in sales. And Animal Crossing New Horizons is basically a casual multiplayer game. When you think about the community component of Animal Crossing, and this really does go to show that hardcore games do not have nearly as big of an audience as people act like they do. And this basically proves that a good casual game that has some casual multiplayer elements and does not focus on the hardcore stuff, that a game like this can not only succeed, but can basically eclipse every other franchise around it. But a lot of people basically act like the only reason New Horizons sold as well as it did is because of COVID. But I feel like that is people making an excuse because people do not want to admit that Animal Crossing New Horizons is not only successful, but that its success basically eclipses every other long-standing Nintendo franchise except for a few weird cases. And this basically does show that a good casual experience can basically get phenomenal sales. Tons of new Switch adopters have basically adopted Animal Crossing New Horizons and actually think the game is amazing. Meaning, even within the Animal Crossing community, all these butthurt fans that tell you New Leaf is better have basically watched New Leaf get outsold by a huge margin, and people cannot seem to handle the fact that the best-selling entry in this series is Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm incredibly happy about this because I think the game deserves a lot more love than it got initially while they were updating it. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.